So, Chris, pretty hard-fought game, but in the end, fairly comfortable for your side. Didn't really have too many chances that you had to worry about, but you certainly made to earn it.
Yeah, look, I thought in the first half, I thought all game we were dominant, to be honest with you, but I just thought we were turning the balls over in silly circumstances, whether it was having too many touches, then trying to force the ball when we didn't necessarily need to do that. And look, I thought the second half, not because we scored, but I thought the second half was a lot better. We kept possession a lot better, and the flow of the play from us, I thought was quite good at times. Scored 2 goals, 1 disallowed. So I don't even think they had a shot on goal, or shot all game. So I might be right.
Jaden came off at half time. What's the story there?
Yeah, we just needed to make that change.
So purely tactical then?
Just needed to make that change.
Fair enough. Michael Moreno was injured at the end.
Yeah. Hammy.
Or something new?
Look, it's his hamstring. We thought he was over it, obviously not. So he's done that again. So he's probably a 4 to 6 week prospect.
How did you feel Cairns when you first came back, and how's he pulled up from his first?
Bit sore, rolled his ankle apparently last night at training. We trained here last night. But yeah, look, he's got to get used to the football. I think he's got to get used to 2-3 touch game rather than I felt he held on to it a bit too much. Spoke to him about that at half time. So. But it's like anything, you get a new player into an environment and they've got to try and adapt to the way you want to play. So that's just something he's going to have to adjust to.
They didn't have many chances, but they made you earn it, didn't they, Clarence?
Oh yeah, look, I think they did, but to be fair, I think that we were made to earn it through probably more so our mistakes. To be honest with you, I thought. We gave them at times easy possession, so I just thought that overall, it was a dominant display from us. We didn't have a lot of shots, I suppose, during the game, which is an issue that we need to address still. But I still think we kept possession pretty well against them.
Who impressed you from your side tonight?
Look, I thought Tyler and I thought Henry Fair. I thought they did well. Graham controlled things, and I thought Sherman actually did well and took control at the back when he needed to, which was good. So, and Jordan Moller, they're probably players that I thought gave a good contribution to the team effort.
A big couple of weeks coming up now, Devonport's and
massive. Devonport's. That's a game we have to win. It's no use drawing. We've got to try and get in front of them, and then we've got Kingborough South and Olympia. So the next 4 weeks or 5 weeks, I think there's a break in between there with the Lucky Seljuk Cup final. So big 5 weeks. Once again, I think that's going to be the crucial period as to whether there's still 2 or 3 teams hanging in the balance for the title. So. We certainly need to improve on our performance tonight, but it's something that's a good clean sheet. I didn't think we were threatening it too much at the back, like I said before, so we move forward from there. We've got to take the positives out of it and work with them and work on the things that we can improve on. So.
Good. So I lost Jabba, but you certainly made them earn it. What did you make of your team's display tonight?
I thought it was obviously very workmanlike, and I think that, as I've said numerous times, that I'd like to be judged on continually improving during the season, and obviously we're going to have ups and downs and things like that, but we're just making it harder and harder for teams to dominate games against us. And again, I felt in the first half there it was an even contest against 2 good football sides, and I knew legs would be an issue and fitness would be an issue, and that ends up being the case. Like the first one goes in, and I thought the lads were still kind of with a chance of pinching a draw at least. But when that second one goes in, and to the boys' credit, we've been talking about things like you have to consolidate even if it's a small loss. You just have to. You can't just try and pump 4 blokes forward and try and chase games that aren't chaseable. So I'm really happy with the way the guys performed.
It seemed like there was a lot of belief in the boys there. I think the middle section of the first half especially, you seemed to really take it up to them and muscle up to the Zebras outfit.
Yep. It's funny you say muscle up because that's obviously our biggest weakness, I think, is just size and strength. Some of the lads that we come up against are really big, but I feel that when the lads knock the ball around, they actually knock it around as good as any team, and we try not to obviously knock the ball long because it doesn't suit us at all. And as the year progresses, we'll be more and more organised, and obviously the way Zebras come out from the back is really nice to watch. And I'm hoping that in time we'll get to that point where we can play out and continuously get into scoring zones. And I thought the boys did that in the first half, and I thought we had just as many opportunities as they did, at least in the first 45.
I thought Finn Ulrich had a really good game in midfield. He seems to have been a really good signing that just added an extra element to the mix for you.
Yeah, I've been trying to get Finn for a while since obviously we didn't get in the V-League, and it was lucky, I suppose, for us that he came along. And like everyone, he's got little parts of his game that he needs to improve on all the time. But he's a super signing, and he's the older he gets, the fitter he gets, the stronger he gets, and he's really starting to bust games open. And I think again he's a bit like Nick in the middle in that regard. They're both young, and I think in time as they progress, and I just love to see him in another 3 or 4 years if they can all play together. That they'll really be a dominant midfield.
Fair to say that maybe you're just lacking a bit of attacking depth. You towards the end chasing the game didn't really have another attacker to bring on there.
Well, we didn't have one. Little Sam Randall started tonight, and he's never played up front in his life. And I only told him about 20 minutes before kick-off because I didn't want him to sit on the toilet while before the game. But to his credit, I thought he did a great job. He was there to hold the ball up and try and give Finn and Min and Rui the ball, and I thought he did that fantastically. But yeah, we're certainly, with Hedges having to drop back, we're definitely missing that focal point, but it's too late to sign anyone now or from another club. So
I guess touching on Sam, I was actually going to mention him. He seemed to actually be able to control the ball quite well with his back to goal, and he laid it out wide a couple of times, and you created a couple of almost goal scoring opportunities. It just went past.
Sam's a footballer. He's got nice feet, and he just what he has in football ability he just lacks in speed and strength. So. We just basically do what we can do with the cattle I got, and I thought the boys did really well.
And the Eastern Shore Derby now next week. Do you take heart from this performance that you can really take it up to Olympia next week?
Yeah, definitely. Well, obviously first round 2-1, and the boys obviously will be up for it. And Friday night's good to get that extra bit of recovery, which we need. Downside, Rich is unavailable. George obviously. He's saying he'll be right, but he can't even walk. So yeah, we're going to be down a few players. Might have to call Billy and get him a taxi down from Burnie to bolster us up front. But yeah, we'll put the best team we can out there, and I'm sure it'll be a cracking game. They always are.